Alright, how's it going, guys? So, medyo mamamasyal tayo ngayon. So this is a CRP land. CRP meaning it's a conservation reserve program area. And this one is what they call a riparian buffer. So the objective of the practice is to establish a strip of vegetation, so mga puno, mga trees, mga shrubs around or adjacent to a body of water. Okay, so this is a view from the inside. As you can see, malago na itong tree line. Very dense na siya. So what we are going to do, we are going around and out of this trail, and then tayo mag-iikot sa may shoreline ng river. Oh, ayun. Kita nyo? Pulutan. Joke. Kakanan tayo dito. So, we're turning right here. The actual body of water is the Pecatonica River to the left. The riparian buffer strips in this area is the one that you would see here to the right. Yeah. So a little bit of history. Matagal na actually itong practice na ito. This was established 2004, and then 10 years ago, 2014, we assumed the practice. At project initiation, they had to plant thousands of puno, mga 6,000 to 7,000, and then at the same time they planned out the layout of the strips, then the layout of the grasslands. And then when we assumed this, most of what we did was mid-management. So pest management, wildlife, trimming, maintenance of the trails, maintenance of the river itself, and others. So what do you get if you establish this practice? So for one, you control the erosion, right? So number two, it comes with also controlling the sediments, the runoff from the soil. So in so doing, you improve the quality of the water. You increase and promote wildlife. So you provide opportunities for recreation, hunting, fishing, etc. Finally, you are able to diversify your income, right? So if you are a producer, you are a landowner, you have other sources of revenue. So when I say there are other revenues, right, there is actually a financial benefit if you are a participant. So you go into a contract with the government, um, and then you get rental payments for your land by acre. So the contract is 10 to 15 years, and then the rental payments depend on practices, right? So in most cases also they cover some of the costs that you incur when you establish the practice. So there is a cost sharing program. There are also incentives. There are sign up incentives. And then when you perform the mid-management contract requirements, sometimes there is also cost sharing involved in those. It's probably not as big as when you use the land for production, but sometimes you just have to do it. So to be eligible, your property, your land needs to be adjacent, of course, to a body of water. You also cannot harvest food crops or graze the practice area. You have to work with a conservationist. You develop the conservation plan and the maintenance plan, and of course you have periodic mid-management duties that is based off the conservation plan. And that's it. Awoo!